Welcome to this overview video of the Cypher asset information page. As you can see, the masthead at the top has remained the same. Below the masthead we have the name of the asset and the particular asset type that we are viewing. Below the name we have a representative photo of the asset. To the right of that we have some particulars about this asset, its loan number if there is a loan, address, a link to an aerial map, and a brief description of the asset. Further to the right we have the sales status of an asset and then a series of functional buttons. As you can see, the first one, asset information, is highlighted. That is the default screen for the asset information page. Now all of this information can be rolled up by clicking here to give you more viewing space below. If that happens, those functional buttons migrate to this drop down over here on the right. Asset contacts gives us a list of relevant parties associated with this asset, which we went over in more detail in a previous video. Documents is where we enter and administer the documents associated with this asset. Likewise, pictures, it's the location where those are taken care of. Both of these are covered in more detail in a future video. Public page snapshot is a feature that gives us a frozen view of the public side of Cypher for whichever screen you were in. Disposition is where you manage the disposition effort of an asset. And finally, share listing is where you are able to send an email with a link of this particular asset. Closing the box would cancel the action. Back in the asset information screen, we see that the summary tab is the default tab, and in it you will see information that has been selected from the other tabs to appear here. Also, you will notice that certain documents have been designated to appear here as key documents. Clicking on a document will open that document for you. In the Asset Details page, we see information such as main details, residential or commercial details, familiar key documents, as well as parcel numbers and any unit-specific details. In the Financials tab is where you enter important financial data for the asset, such as acquisition details, equity information, or valuations. Once again, documents that are found to be relevant to the financial condition of the asset can be designated to appear here as key documents. The Loan Details tab, as the name suggests, information about the loan or loans of an asset is managed. The Status and Action tab contains several areas of information relevant to the statuses and required actions for an asset. And finally, the Log tab contains an event log where relevant events can be entered and tracked. This concludes this overview of the Cypher Asset Information page. Thanks for watching.